Hi, I'm Fred Terrell, Vice Chairman of Investment Banking and Capital Markets.
And I'm Nick Toro, the head of the Global Markets Architecture Program Office.
Each year, Credit Suisse mentors a handful of fintech startups in New York, London, Dublin, and Hong Kong as part of a program called the FinTech Innovation Lab.
In just a moment, you'll meet the CEOs of this year's New York Mentees. As in years past, each of these startups uses innovative technical solutions to address some of our industry's most pressing challenges.
This year's mentees offer technical solutions that protect the privacy of our network communications, identify potential nefarious internal activities, and enable our non-technical staff to search unstructured data with the power of AI and deep learning algorithms.
If you're interested in learning more about these firms or see potential opportunities for them in your business, please reach out to me at the email address on your screen.
So now, our 2017 New York City FinTech Mentees.
Hi, I'm Tom Tobin. I'm the founder of Modelshop. Modelshop is a technology that allows financial institutions to automate many of the ad hoc financial analysis that's typically done offline in spreadsheets. This is complex analysis that might be doing cash flow analysis, it might be doing real-time pricing optimization. These are the types of decisions that cannot be easily automated. Modelshop is unique in that it creates an environment that allows business analysts to create much more sophisticated financial calculations without understanding a true programming language. Under the hood, it's driven by a model-driven development environment. And what that does is it connects data and relationships in ways that allows business analysts to create their computations in a way they can't with a normal programming language. We've had a lot of success with the fintechs, so early stage companies that are looking for flexibility and a highly interactive experience with their consumers. One that I can mention is a company called Blinker. They are a private party auto buying and selling application which does financing right there while you're on the site. They recently won the South by Southwest Innovation Award around active applications, and the engine behind it all is Modelshop's computational engine. In addition to the fintechs, we're having a lot of success with traditional banks, particularly around regulatory reporting, where we're able to streamline the process for rolling up data into standard reporting processes. Organizations are looking to go from quarterly or even monthly reporting cycles down to as near real time as possible. They're looking for instant insight, they're looking for early risk indicators, and they're trying to reduce a lot of the manual processes involved in regulatory reporting. In the end, what makes Modelshop different for the business analyst is that they have complete power and control over the calculations that they perform. They're not relying on IT, they're not relying on a process to send something back through a coding cycle. When they want to do a new calculation, new computation, they can do it immediately in the tool. They can see the result not only across a small data set, but across their entire portfolio. That process of iterating calculations and making decisions is critical to running financial services.
I'm Jennifer Chen, and I'm the CEO of Detectica. Detectica works in the space of compliance, and one of the things that we're trying to address is the incidence of employee misconduct inside of firms. The problem is that inside of firms there are employees who are either willingly or unwittingly are performing misconduct, and this can come in a number of different forms. It can be violations of code of conduct, violations of policies, sometimes it's larger, insider trading, actual regulatory violations. And one of the issues that we've seen inside of financial institutions is that the existing systems don't work very well, in the sense that because misconduct is very difficult to model from a machine learning perspective, or even the perspective of trying to understand what keywords somebody might use when they're talking about misconduct in their electronic communications. It's very, very difficult to capture. And so what happens is the existing systems actually capture a lot of communications that are completely irrelevant, meaning they contain no evidence of misconduct whatsoever. So Detectica addresses this problem by approaching the problem in a different way. Whereas existing systems build complex models to try and capture this behavior and have to cast the net very wide, this means that there's a lot of false positives, and analysts spend a lot of time looking at things that aren't really relevant. And what we do instead is we actually place an investigative tool into the hands of the compliance analysts. The investigative tool that we build actually gives compliance analysts access to additional analytics that we have built based on the electronic communications of individuals over time. So what really differentiates Detectica is that we are a very lightweight deployment. One of the things that makes existing systems very difficult to use is that you have to build custom models for every type of behavior that you're trying to capture. So it's very expensive, it's very time consuming, and the infrastructure that you have to build inside of the firm is also very extensive. Our ideal customer is any firm that performs investigative activity on employees. And so that can range from, of course, financial services institutions, but also general counsel for firms and human resources. Our system was really built for the end user in the sense that it doesn't require any technological sophistication to use it. It's really as simple as performing a Google search, and what we do on top of that is we provide analytics and a way for the analysts to go in and really narrow down on the search results in a smart way so that they can immediately see and confirm the presence or absence of the misconduct that they're looking for. So it's very, very easy to use.
I'm Paul Nemirovsky, and I'm the CEO of Demetrics. Our company came out of MIT, where my co-founder and I did our PhDs in machine learning and natural language processing. Every organization has massive amounts of unstructured data and no good way to search through it. This is because the way you search depends on your question. Minsky, our AI platform, allows non-technical employees to make up-to-the-minute data-driven decisions without involving the technical teams. Our ideal customers are business professionals that need to make product and service decisions on a daily basis. Investment bankers, compliance officers, and marketers all have to make decisions based on evidence. And that evidence today is hidden in gigabytes of text spread across hundreds of sources. Minsky makes summing all of that information up and making data-driven decisions as easy as reading an executive summary. The training of our platform is a lot faster than other platforms, about 10 times faster. Minsky is a lot more accurate, and that's thanks to the fact that you, the expert, are the one who trains Minsky. Our clients today include some of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, as well as hedge funds and companies in the energy sector, and we are now in pilots with multiple large banks. It would be naive to imagine that me, with a PhD in machine learning, understands how to do investment banking. It's a very different world and a different set of questions, and therefore the best person to train the machine how to extract and understand questions in investment banking is an investment banker himself or herself. And this is what Minsky allows us to do. It allows us to insert the expert in the right place in the loop by training the machine and making the machine better and correcting the mistakes that the machine makes. The result is that Minsky can learn and perform and deliver much more accurate results.
My name is Barbara Hunt. I'm CEO of CuttingEdge. Our flagship service is Net Abstraction. It's a cloud-based service that provides an additional layer of identity and security obfuscation when you're conducting activities on the internet. Enterprise-level cyber attacks continue to expand dramatically. The traditional fortress and moat approach really doesn't work anymore. You have to look at the problem differently. Most networks are fixed, they're static, and so then they're easy to target and vulnerable to attack. We alter our customers' communications profile and shift their identity through the network so that we completely hide who they are and where they're located. Our mantra is, if you can't find us, you can't attack us. We utilize a unique tunneling protocol that allows our customers' traffic to hide in the noise of the regular internet. We have over 30 customers today in 3 major segments. Our first success was the financial services industry, and we're continuing to grow that. But it started out as follow the money research, and it moved into cyber threat analysis, is now looking at due diligence and fraud detection work. Our second customer was U.S. government and intelligence community doing open source research, cyber targeting, cyber threat analysis, mitigation, and cyber operations. And our third area is law enforcement, doing open source research and investigation work. We've been awarded 2 patents for our architecture and network design that allows us to protect our customer's identity in the communications path, but at the same time automate the provisioning and improve the performance to give them a pure carrier class experience while protecting them from a cybersecurity perspective.